Matt, hold on, dude. Honestly, you seem like a decent guy. Your politics are obviously crazy. You think I'm going to be indicted?
You have all betrayed this country, the conservatives, because they were afraid of a woman president so much fear that they ran to America's enemy.
No, I'm sorry. As a woman, I have to speak up about this. I'm not afraid of a woman president. I'm afraid of a traitor telling me as a woman who to vote for simply because she's female.
If you want the future, you must fight for it. This is The War Room with Owen Shroyer at Infowars.com/show.
Well, if you want to know how Democrat policies and liberal policies work in America, just look at California and then never go there, ever. Once you see it, unless you like, running around in San Francisco in a pile of feces and, disease-ridden needles, then you'll be right at home in the Bay Area. That's for you, especially if you're illegal, a non-citizen. Then Libby Schaaf, the mayor of Oakland, will make sure to warn you when the cops are coming to your door to have you deported. So she can aid and abet criminals, and she can obstruct justice, and somehow she gets away with it because she's a liberal mayor. You see, she's a liberal mayor. But if you're a conservative mayor and you call for borders and you support the Second Amendment, well, then you're out of your mind. You're crazy. You're a Russian agent, even, in fact. Yes. Right, that's how that works. All right, let's go back out to the phone lines here. Ashton, Whitty in studio with me as well. Let's go out to California. Let's go to Matt calling in from Sacramento. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm calling back, Owen, just to say I told you so. In light of the 13 Russians who have been indicted and are going to be prosecuted, I can only imagine that there's a lot of anxiety.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Whoa. Pump the brakes. The crew didn't warn me that this was Matt from California calling back. Okay. You're fired up over 16 indictments of Russians. Am I hearing you correctly?
Yes, it's on.
Okay.
This is the beginning. Right. Coming for all of you collaborators and colluders.
Okay. All right. I know what your orgasmic dreams are. What was in the indictments of the 16? What was the 16 indictments of the Russians about? Tell me about that. Listen, this is beside the point. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Let's hit the brakes there, buddy. Answer the question. You're the one that calls into this program and says, 16 indictments. Tell me about them.
It's 13 indictments of Russians. And
13 Russians, 3 Russian entities, 16 indictments. So you don't even know what you're talking about. Do you realize this?
Giving him information against Hillary.
No, sir. Did you read the indictments?
Do you disavow Russia and Putin?
Okay.
Do you disavow Russia and the allegiance with Putin?
You know what? No, I don't. I don't disavow Putin and Russia. Nope. No, I don't. How do you like that?
Do you disavow Lenin?
A female president.
Do you disavow Stalin?
Of Papa Putin. That you were so afraid.
Do you disavow all those Russians?
Excuse me, young lady, listen.
Young lady. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Let me get to you. Listen.
He's gonna get to you. Okay.
I'm sorry, ladies first.
Here. Excuse me?
Dude, you call into this show, okay, and you say 16 indictments. You said that. I asked you to talk about the indictments. You know what your response is? It doesn't matter. Okay?
You better watch your mailbox for your indictments. And
watch your male privilege.
I'm gonna be indicted.
Watch your male privilege.
Wait, Matt, hold on, dude. Honestly, you seem like a decent guy. Your politics are obviously crazy. You think I'm gonna be indicted?
You have all betrayed this country, the conservatives, because they were afraid of a woman president so much fear that they ran to America's enemy.
No, I'm sorry. As a woman, I have to speak up about this. I'm not afraid of a woman president. I'm afraid of a traitor telling me as a woman who to vote for simply because she's female. That's what I'm afraid of.
All I can see from dripping from you is...
I'm sorry. Are you a man trying to tell me as a woman how to feel? Check your male privilege, sir. Check your male privilege.
Excuse me? Listen.
You're excused.
You have been brainwashed by these men to hate your own
Sweetheart, let me say something.
Hold on. I got to hear him try to get this out. Well, go ahead, Matt.
Listen, the internalized misogyny that she's displaying is quite sickening because she should be fighting to help free this country from the grip of conservatives and the insanity of conservatives. Listen, and attacking those students for speaking out against the evil of guns. Listen, we have to
attacking those students. Hold up for a second. Hold up. So what? So you mean what about when I was attacked as a conservative? I was literally at a free speech rally holding a sign that said, "Let's have a conversation." I was attacked with lead pipes. What about me being attacked?
No one attacked you.
It's on video.
Please tell me what video of this. Someone, please, in the studio.
They'll
video
find
of
it.
this? Oh, they'll find it. Here, listen to me. Okay, do you honestly think I should vote for Hillary Clinton because she's a woman? Is that your only reason? Because if so, that is the most sexist thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, it's not because she's only a woman. It's because of her.
Because that's what it seems like. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. And since you really want to talk about me being brainwashed, let me tell you something. I come from a family from Berkeley, California. I was born and raised in Berkeley, California. My family is a bunch of limousine liberals, total socialists. And let me tell you something, sweetheart. I escaped that world. I'm never going back because the reality is their ideals are brainwashing.
All right, Matt, I gotta get you back on track here, buddy. I'm trying to help you out here. You call into this show, it's literally on your subject here to talk about the indictments, Mueller's indictments of 13 Russians and 3 Russian entities. You've got a chub over there, all right? You've got a little chub over there over these indictments, and you call into this show to brag about it, and then I ask you about them, and you can't even come to the floor. So I give you one more chance. Matt, what comes of Mueller's 16 indictments of Russians? What is it? What is in the papers? What did you read?
His own son was meeting with Russian lawyers to give information about.
What about Hillary Clinton giving?
No. Hold on. Don't interrupt him, Matt. You're not even telling me what was in the indictments. You're saying a news story that wasn't in the indictments. I'm asking you to cite what was actually in the indictments. Can you do that?
They were promoting discord and undermining our democracy. That's exactly what they were doing. That's the root of the matter.
What are your sources?
Okay, no, he's right about that. So how does that prove any collusion with Trump and Russia?
Because they're funding fake news sources like you and Alex Jones.
No, they're not. That's not in the indictments.
Yes, they are. You are.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And the goodwill that America had built up.
Okay, so what do you think about Michael? No, hold on. You actually said one thing accurate about the indictments. They were trying to sow discord, and they actually held anti-Trump rallies in New York City that Michael Moore attended and that CNN and MSNBC publicized. So are they Russian agents too?
Absolutely not. They were tricked. And they were just trying to help America because America was ready.
So what am I then?
Excuse me?
So you think, hold on, Matt. Seriously, dude, you actually believe that me, Owen Shroyer, is consciously going along with Russian propaganda and consciously trying to promote a Russian agenda, which just happens to be Make America Great Again. That's what you believe?
Yes. Absolutely.
You are sick. You're sick. Do you know that, sir? Do you know you're sick?
No, I'm not sick. Listen,
Matt, I happen to know that you're not my age, like I thought you were. I happen to know that you're actually closer to the age of 40. And I'm just going to tell you something. I think you're a good person. I think you have a good heart, but I think that you are the one that's been brainwashed, and I think that you've probably had a little too much soy in your diet in the last couple decades. And I would just suggest you actually read the indictments before you call into a talk show and act like you know what you're talking about, because you just made yourself look like an idiot, Matt.
Saving the planet. What's wrong with trying to save the planet? And
now he's saving the planet. Now he's saving the planet.
Sweetheart,
what are you, Batman?
If you want to save the planet, stop drinking the tap water. That's my advice to you.
Excuse me. Listen, this whole fantasy of the alt-right, that you need guns, it's not going to matter when...
Now he's on guns. Dude, you can't even stay on the rail of one topic because you can't win. Do you understand that? You keep jumping each track after you receive a defeat. So you start on the indictment trail.
Are you reading
cue
cards?
Defeated.
Are you reading cue cards? Because that sounds like what you're doing.
Hold on, let him flip through his cue cards.
What?
Are you reading cue cards?
from Soviet agent, Russian agents.
I'm a Soviet agent now? Am I getting paid
No.
for this?
Listen, I don't really
Yeah,
know much
look
about
at the background. I've got Stalin in my back. Oh wait,
We're
no, that's
not
Paul
actually
Revere.
located in Austin, Texas. We are in Soviet Russia
This is
as we speak.
This is the Stalin. Yeah, this is the Russian Stalin special here to support InfoWars in America. No, this is the Paul Revere special. All right, Matt. Look, I give you credit, Matt. You have more guts than any other liberal because you actually call into the show and you actually give it a go here. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and try to make yourself not seem like a libtard.
Well, I'm going to say that we've been betrayed, and that I wouldn't be surprised if the president allows Putin to strike one of our liberal cities with their new atomic weapons. That's what this whole propaganda is about. And then,
Wow.
yeah, I said it. He's completely betrayed this country. All of you have betrayed this country, knowingly betrayed this country, sold us out, ran to the arms of Papa Putin because you were so misogynistic
Papa
and
Putin.
afraid of a woman.
Do you know that
president.
the United States just agreed to arm Ukraine and send weapons to Ukraine, sir?
All done by Hillary, mind you.
Yeah, aiding the Russians.
Give it up for Matt. Give it up for Matt, everybody. Thank you, Matt, the only libtard that calls into the show. I got to give him credit. No one else will call in. Way to go, Matt. Way to
See
be.
you later, comrade. See you later.
Make no mistake, we've made some major gains against the globalists, but they're striking back all over the world. Now more than ever is the time to get prepared with the highest quality emergency supplies across the board. Medical supplies, emergency supplies, communications, tactical, it's all there, and we're adding more and more every day of the very best products out there. So go to fortifiedsupply.com today to not just see the great products we offer there, but links to some of the other great sponsors that we have as well. That's fortifiedsupply.com.
Nourish a probiotic-friendly environment in your gut with Prebiotic Fiber by InfoWars Life. Help the good bacteria thrive and support overall digestive health with our specially formulated prebiotic fiber, a mixture of clinically studied and organic acacia, fruit, and flax fiber. Prebiotic fiber is soluble fiber that ferments in the gut to help feed good bacteria, which helps you digest food, absorb nutrients, and even support your immune system. InfoWars Life's cutting-edge formula only brings you the highest quality, organic, and clinically studied ingredients. Cheap prebiotic fibers are used up only at the beginning of the colon, but our premium organic acacia fiber is slowly digested by the good bacteria throughout the entire colon for maximum prebiotic effect. Head to InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
We've taken Brain Force and made it Brain Force Plus. Now at 20% more in the bottle and an even more hardcore formula. You owe it to yourself to get these products. They really have worked for myself, my family. They have 5-star reviews by the thousands. InfoWarsLife.com.